What's up, everyone? It's your boy Shaft, aka That Mill Guy, coming at you with a return to one of my more favorite series that I used to run on this channel, called Exploring Mill, where we take some interesting concepts, maybe try a new format, and really, again, as the title says, just explore Mill. And this time around, as I've mentioned in the video that came out earlier in the week, my itch for Legacy has come back, and I'm here to scratch it. So we are playing straight up Dimir blue-black Mill. And a lot of these concepts that I'm putting into this deck are, again, as my previous video mentioned, are coming from a modern player's perspective, a Legacy newbie. So let's just go over what we're generally trying to do, other than, well, mill our opponent out. Noting that Archive Trap and the crabs, the 8 crabs, are likely the most playable mill spells in the Legacy format. We have a very tough time kind of fitting in stuff like Glimpse the Unthinkable. So I decided to go with Fractured Sanity as a way, at a base level, obviously, just pitching to Force of Will and being able to cycle through and just kind of mill 14 if we ever need to get there. So Tasha's Hideous Laughter, I'll direct you to my previous video. The math doesn't work out too well, so it's not really as powerful as you'd want it to be, and modern with a format full of Force of Wills and just kind of high CMC creatures. Generally, what we're also looking for is, again, the Fatal Pushes are here with the Snuff Outs for stuff like Murktide Regents and Dragon's Rage Channelers and many similar things like that. Gotta have the turn 1 removal, very similar to modern in that sense, and so we have some in the sideboard. Lots and lots of fetches you'll see. We have the Flooded Strands, the playset of Misty, the playset of Polluted, all of that stuff. So we really need to make sure that we're maximizing on our Hedron Crabs and our Ruin Crabs. Now, maybe there's a world where we want Field of Ruins. I'm not sure. Doesn't sound too logical in a world of back to basics. So maybe not. Extirpate is the big decision I'm making over Surgical Extraction just to get around interaction and anything instant speed. It feels like Extirpate just has a lot more power in this format. I'm playing the 4th one on this side, and the Surgical Extraction serves as kind of the 5th copy in that case. In modern, it's really the opposite way around. The thing I have kind of concerns for in this is decks going off on turn 1. So I'm thinking about Reanimator with the Nut Draw, just not being able to have Surgical in response to an Unearth or, whatever, some type of effect like that. It's going to be a little sketch, but we'll see. On that note of Reanimator strategies, we do have a lot of graveyard hate. Outside of the Extirpates, we do have the 2 Ashiok Dream Renders in the main board. This is not only for the graveyard matchups, but it's also for the 3-color matchups, making sure they can't fetch for their mana, and also for things like Uro, Titan of Nature's Wrath. As of course, that is still legal in the Legacy format, and then at a base level, turning off Dragon's Rage Channeler and Delirium and other things like that. We have Leyline of the Void in the sideboard as a playset for the full lockout of the graveyard, and then of course, other than that, we have the regular blue Legacy package and the Force of Wills and the Dazes. We did cut a Daze here just because I am a little cramped for space. Fitting the mill package along with the removal package along with a blue package from the blue decks in general got a little tight, so we'll see if this works. I have no idea if this is the way to go, but hey, the final mill spell, sorry, I should manage, is Brain Freeze. This I feel like could be replaceable. I think that just because it's legal to play in Legacy doesn't mean that it might be the best thing to play in Legacy. Brain Freeze, again, has Storm, target player mills 3. I'm thinking maybe if it gets that bad, I could replace the Brain Freeze with an extra Extirpate, maybe an extra the Last Days, whatever it is, I could replace these, but we're trying it out. And let's just kind of go into a quick discussion with the sideboard here, and then we'll move into the games. Flusterstorm, again, extra blue counterspell, instant and sorcery hate. If we were splashing for red, I could be playing in the slot here. I could be playing something like Red Elemental Blast or Pyroblast, whatever it is. Hydroblast is in here for the prison matchups and the random burn matchups. If we run into them, so be it. We're just underprepared. Back to basics. What's nice here is because we're only running Dimir and we have a lot of basics of 4 islands and 1 swamp, we can really get away with something like back to basics, just because we are going to be able to use this to tackle the 3-color matchups, Legacy lands, or anything similar to that. This is going to be pretty sweet to lock those out. Plague Engineers are primarily for the Elves matchup, and we'll kind of see where that takes us. Murderous Cut as an extra piece against not only Murktide Regent, but I'm also thinking of bigger creature decks kind of the Tron variants, as you might call them, for Legacy, aka the post decks. So we'll see where this takes us. I'll catch you all for the games. I'm super excited to see what we can do here. If we go 1-4, so be it, but catch you on the other side here. All right, everyone, joining into a match, game number 1. Let's do this. Get some games in here. What is going on? Yes, I'd like to play first. Oh, this hand is good. We got the Swamp for the Snuff Out. We got the Hedron Crab on turn 1. We're on the play. We have Brainstorm on turn 2 to get some value out with the fetch. Checking off a lot of boxes. The unfortunate thing that we're not being able to do here is I'm relying on the Brainstorm with this, is we do not have a Daze. We do not have a Force of Will. So that's going to be a very, very big problem if we come up against a lot of Legacy decks. So let's see what we can do here. Let's see what we can get going. So they mulligan down once, so it's got to mean something here. So if we if they Force of Will, oh no, I'm gonna say if they Force of Will at Crab, then we're not doing much here. But you know, other than reacting. So see what we can do here. Our opponent is definitely confused. Hedron Crab, again, is not a very common turn 1 play. But let's see what we can get going here. Thoughtseize. Okay, so mono black, or I'm thinking Reanimator. Again, turn 1 Thoughtseize in Legacy. Like, again, coming from a modern player's perspective with a very base level understanding of Legacy, this feels like kind of clearing the way, making sure we don't have counter magic. They might not even, if they don't take Snuff Out, that's probably a very big telling. Yeah, so they're definitely just trying to combo off here. Brainstorm is the big way to do that. All right. Yeah, I mean, we're not really doing much from here. So it looks like the Snuff Out will not matter. So let's see what we can get out here. Ooh, okay, yeah, so Snuff Out's not going to be that great, but it looks like we are just running a discard. Okay, all right, so in this case, maybe what we can do is if they him us or something like that, maybe what I can do is in response, I can at least get them to mill this way. In response to the spell, I can Brain Freeze and then, I don't know, get some type of value, right? Like, because it looks like Visions of Beyond is going to be the key spell getting me out of this matchup here. Ooh. Yikes. What is going on here? Okay, I mean, that bodes well for the Brain Freeze, at least. Sure. So I'll probably discard the Snuff Out here, right? Like, they're going to plus. Yeah, so I think I might as well here, right? Like, I might as well. Let's get 2 Underground Sea. Doesn't hurt me here, I don't think, in this matchup. I'll Brain Freeze you. Because that's what we're trying to do ultimately. Same targets. Same targets. At that point, I'm just passing through. Right, so big Brain Freeze, lots of mill here. Exactly at 20, so they're definitely going to take Visions of Beyond here. We'll discard this Snuff Out. They might even actually kill Crab, to be fair. That's a pretty fair, yeah, there you go. They might even, it's a pretty fair move there. That is unfortunate. Okay, so definitely a tougher matchup here. I'm not sure. Ugh. Yeah, mono black Pox. Not what I was hoping for, but I mean, it's a thing. I shouldn't be doing this actually. Now that I can actually kill this, if another species is the only creature in your graveyard, yeah. So ideally, this is definitely a fatal push target here. Oh, no. Top deck Brainstorm's pretty street. Top deck Visions of Beyond is genuinely exactly what we want here. So let's see what they're doing. Lots of mana, casting lots of stuff. Yup. Okay, in that case, we're gonna respond. Get the Underground Sea, right? Just make sure we have all the black, we have all the whatever we need in the world here. Kill that, and then that Inquisition is not hitting anything. And then they're just gonna uptick on Liliana. And then All right, so now we're just hoping to play this top deck war. What did they just do here? Oh, right, they still had leftover mana. Oh my god, okay. Top deck of the century. Oof, let's go. Super strong. Let's go. Top deck of the century right here. Okay, so we're not gonna play the island here because that is ideally what we want to discard, I think. Because we want to make sure our mill spells are as active as possible. Right, so that is what we're going to discard to the uptick on Liliana. It sucks because the Archive Trap, like, Archive Trap's going to be, is super awkward here. That's fun. Okay. Cool. I think I'll just cast out Brain Freeze now. I don't think we're going to get much. Well, I don't know, maybe. I don't think we're going to get that much value off of it. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, might as well cast this in that case. Right? 2 spells cast. Might as well. Same targets. So in this case, when they uptake, I'll actually discard the Archive Trap because remember we still have Fractured Sanity, so we do want to make sure that is a land or that is a spell that we can cast. Make sure that stays up. Okay, so it looks like at a base level we're going to be taking 4 damage a turn. They're going to probably reveal a card, Curse Scroll us, Nether Spirit. There's a world here where we just kind of top deck like gods here and kind of take the W. What are you revealing? What do you got in your hand? Factory. Oh, unfortunate. Reveal Factory, play Factory. Oof, gotta love those lands. All right, cool. Sounds good. So next turn we're taking 6. There you go. These are the top decks we want right here. There you go. Very easily. There's an opportunity for us to win this game here. Very easily. Let's go. These are the type of top decks we need here. So unfortunately at this point, not many top decks are going to win us this game. It's really just the Fractured Sanities that get us there. Oh, okay. I choose not to reveal. Interesting. Maybe their card is action or I don't know. This is gonna suck. This is really gonna suck here. This matchup in general. It's if we were green based and we had something like Veil of Summer, ooh, that would be sweet. That'd be sweet. Veil of Summer would be pretty solid against a deck like this. Just blanking the land, the LB, and I think does him target? Him was somewhere up here. Target player, yeah. Ooh, even just blanking him, right? Like just 3 for 1, really. Cryptic Commanding, 1 mana. Wonder what our opponent wants to do here. Okay, not bad. Okay, so I mean we cast our 2 Brain Freeze, so we're not drawing that. That's unfortunate. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna Brainstorm lock ourselves. They're just gonna, yeah, that's not great. We don't. I should, you know what? That is a deck building mistake here. I will take that. I just realized I should be playing an Aboro here. I should be playing like an Aboro and that land that if you have Threshold, I think you target player just draws 3 cards. I should be playing those 2 lands. Okay, so hey, now we know that for the next league, but definitely we'll take it here. So we're just gonna, this is Brainstorm locking ourselves, so that's fine. We'll just concede. We can block here, but like they'll make a sack and it's fine. It's fine. Let's go to next game here. So Snuff Outs don't seem that great. Archive Traps don't even seem that great either, which is unfortunate because that's a lot of our mill package gone. I think we do want Extirpates and Surgicals, honestly. I think we do. We do want Flusters. Back to Basics isn't great. And I think we will bring in Plague Engineers as a threat. I think that's the way we want to play this. Actually, to be fair, I don't actually think Forcible is that great here. So maybe I just keep Archive Traps. I'm just thinking of matchups like this. Like, yeah, so I'm missing the Aboro. I'm missing that Cephalid Coliseum. There you go. I'm missing Cephalid Coliseum and Aboro. I'm also thinking of cards like Field of Ruin. Maybe like a 2-of Field of Ruin would really help with something like Archive Trap. But this is a format that fetches a lot. Really wants to fix his mana well. So again, Plague Engineers is threats. Archive Trap's probably gonna have to save. Forcible doesn't seem that great. Yeah, just in a matchup where you're discarding a lot of cards, 5-mana counter spell doesn't seem that great. So I think we'll play it like that, right? Like we keep the fatal pushes for the factories and the nether. But I don't think we need to bring in more. You know what I mean? I don't think we do. Yeah. Plague Engineer as a blocker is another threat. Like it's something. Yeah. I'll run it. I'll run it 100%. Yeah. So this is a matchup. Yeah. So I think I'm fine with the initial Thoughtseize here. I'm gonna just run this out. Now they could go turn 1 Dark Ritual, whatever, right? Like, but it's fine. It's an acceptable loss. So we don't want to get too overzealous here, remembering that Nether Spirit is a thing. So we're just going to move to their draw, and then we'll hit them with this. That's what this ends up being. Oh, wow. I mean, hey, double crab. They're not drawing that well. Perfect. Just managed to steal a game there. But hey, look. I'm not too enthusiastic about a matchup like this. So that's fine. Like it's like when we play Modern Mill and we just end up against Burn. Like it's fine. It's not a matchup you're too enthusiastic about, but you play it out. There's always ways. There's always hands that kind of really move that far ahead. So right, the boxes don't matter, I guess, or even the hand disruption doesn't really matter that much when crabs are already out, right? So power of the power of crabs. I told you that the crabs and the archive traps are really the primarily playable mill spells in Legacy, especially in a format that searches a lot. So it's kind of awkward. We could have actually brought out Dazes, to be fair, but I'm not really bringing in much else. So I think the Dazes are fine. Yeah, we'll keep this. Why not? Like, especially if it's functional, it's like whatever, it's awkward, but as long as it's functional, that's the key here, right? Like that's ultimately what we want. Let's just play out Misty. I think we're just gonna hold up the opportunity for Fluster and Daze, and really take it from there. We can play the Ruin Crab next turn, and we can still keep playing that type of game, right? Still keep doing that. And obviously they have Dark Ritual to play around Daze, but I mean we got Fluster, so that's fine. It's like accidentally passed through their first main. Yeah. Or maybe it does matter. I mean, to be fair, I'm not terribly familiar again with like the niche parts of Legacy, but maybe there's a world where that main phase does matter against the Dimir matchup. Sounds Gucci, opponent. Let's do it. Let's see. I like it. Bang. Again, we don't need to get too overzealous just because of the thing here. We will fetch here. The Nether Spirit, sorry. I believe Nether Spirit, I believe, is an upkeep trigger. Ooh, that's actually... Oof. I really want to take that, actually. Liliana is definitely a way we lose this game. Don't really have a solid answer to it. I kind of do want to... It's risky. Like, to be fair, I could daze Liliana. I could daze Liliana. What if they Dark Ritual me? Well, they could have Dark Ritual Liliana originally, but I don't know. I think we just wait. This could be like the place we lose here, to be fair. Ooh, Wasteland. Forgot about that. Again, I was thinking, you know, our deck is relatively Wasteland light, like in terms of like being able to deal with it. But if I'm fetching like this, then I'm playing into it. So that's on me 100%. That is on me 100%. So we'll fluster that. So they can pay for one instance of it. They can't pay for the second. That's what we want here. Perfect. Like to see it. All right, that's fine. Perfect. Perfect. And now we don't need to. I don't think there's anything serious we need to get here. Oh my god. Brutal. Okay. I'm thinking of a very big brain play here. I think what I can do, so I'm gonna visions and then counter it, saving the land. So I am going to hold priority. I'm gonna visions, and then counter this, return this to my hand. Yes. Perfect. So the visions still resolves, and then I keep my land. Bang! Oh god. I tell you what, I'm really proud of that play. I am really proud of that play. Let me tell you folks, I am really proud of that play. So I'm gonna take it. I was really proud of that. Okay, I know many of you legacy players might be pretty into that, but you know, like you're like, you know, I've done that before. Give it to, just give me that one. Give me that one. Give me that one. I think we'll take out the fractured sanity here. It feels like I could very easily lose to a yeah, it feels like I could very easily lose to a kind of Mishra's Factory coming down or something. So we'll keep the push up as an answer to something. Oh, Gucci. Okay, perfect. So here, what I'll do, yeah, so yeah, I can't really afford to extirpate anything. If they do Thoughtseize me or something, like I'm looking to. Man, that is brutal. Okay, see if we can find a daze. Really, can we find a daze? Guess not. I mean, that's fine ultimately. Okay. Doesn't like terribly matter. I'll keep the extirpate line around. I think I do generally want to. I think I do generally want to extirpate Liliana here, because now it's just not realistic. I'm just losing the top decks at this point, right? And I just need to make sure that their top decks are worse than mine. So they can LD me all they want. We just got to take out those bigger win cons that are just going to prove to be problematic to fight through. That's fine. That is perfectly fine. Perfect. So all those copies are gone, and we're thinking about what else do we have to worry about in terms of the chains is going to be rough. But again, it's just a one of. There's still one of Nether Spirit. Okay, so they don't have any. But yeah, so it's the Mishra's Factory and it's the Cursed Scroll that I really have to worry about here. So that's fine. That's fine. So no LD this turn. I'm going to be able to at least put down a Hedron Crab, and that's fine. Yeah, so they'll be able to Nether Spirit me, Nether, yeah. Or they'll draw, actually. That's, yeah, not Nether, sorry. That's pretty fair. Okay, there you go. Draw, it's fine. Fine with me. Play the other one. You're going to keep it as a card to reveal. That's fair. I don't know. Because then that's like information, I guess, right? Like, you don't need to reveal that card you draw to me at all. So here, I think I'll just hit them for the blue, right? And the reasoning behind this is, again, if we can save ourselves from finding the Nether Spirit now, then that's fine. It's like, I think that's generally where we want to be. We don't need to mill them like to some crazy amount. Sure. So reveal the Curse Scroll. Deal 2 damage to that. That's fine. It's 2 damage not coming at me. I'm perfectly happy with that. So one thing I'm gonna look up here, actually. One thing I'm gonna look up here is Mishra's. Actually, we don't even really want to play it, to be fair. They could just kill it, but like, I mean, why not, right? Like, I'm not really doing much else. Like, sure, just keep revealing cards and like, I don't know. Well, nah. There's no real point in playing it. Because then they could, yeah. There's no real like functional point in playing it. Yeah, that's fine. Not really killing anything right now. It's tough. It's tough. Crit scroll. Good way to modulate the board. It's where Rune Crabs definitely get a bit of a plus. Being an 03. What a cool card. Sure. What's your mystery card? Yeah, no, we saved that for Brainstorm. Okay. Yeah, that works for me. Yeah, so potentially there's a turn here where where we can fluster and then we can brain freeze. Like that's the thing. Yeah, okay. Cool. Two damage to me. 2 damage to me. Sure. Fatal push. Okay. It's fun. So might as well, right? Like, I think we're gonna lose a bunch of cards here anyway. So I think. So let's. Yeah, this isn't like Vision's hold priority brain freeze, right? Where you can then like mill for more and then draw. Yeah, so doesn't like really matter. Do this. Fine, you're not gonna thing me. So I'll let you take your 1 card, right? And really, my goal here is to do this. Then brain freeze. This might be a bad exchange, honestly. I'm definitely like going into this with a modern player's perspective. Like this whole sequence of play is definitely like me being like, I'm just gonna mill him out. Like, might be a world where I just hold it and let him thought seize me on that. But like I feel like they'll take that anyway, right? So they have the Nether Spirit now, which is unfortunate. Ashiok would have been great here. But so be it. So be it. You got your Nether Spirit, you're doing 4 damage a turn to me. They have the Fatal Push in hand. Got your Nether Spirit. Sure. Now they don't need to draw any cards with like Castle and everything, so they're in a good spot. Again, not a matchup that I feel like we could win here on this game 3, but let's see here. What does our opponent want to do? Does our opponent say anything in the chat? No. Ooh, no, that's a top deck. That is a top deck. This is how we win the game right here. This is how we win the game right here, baby. Let's go. This is how we win the game. Let's go. This is a thingamabobbers right here. Okay, cards that they have left. Okay, so they gotta have like poxes. 2 poxes. Okay, we got rid of 1 factory. Something like 1 more, right? This is bad. I wish I knew like deck lists more, or like, okay, you know what? Okay. Look, legacy meta. MTG Goldfish. He's got pawns. is definitely gonna be a numbers game here. They have 19 cards left. This is gonna be a game of numbers. And then hopefully we can top deck like gods like this, right? I think it's this right here. Yeah, mono black. What do you got? You definitely got playset of Pox. There's 3 Turoks left probably. Actually, Dark Ritual's not a bad target. Nah. They already got their Dark Rituals. Yeah, those are all... not sure, honestly. At this point... Oh, this is like a Karn list, though. Hold on. Wait, this deck isn't playing Karn. I mean, okay. Yeah, it looks like all these Pox lists are slightly different. I do want to take the life here. I'm gonna just go with him and hope they play a playset. Just go with it, right? That is, I think, the safe way to go. Thoughtseize is an option, actually. Let's see what we got here. Okay, yeah, 2 hymns. Makes sense. So they got a Sinkhole. Not really terribly... Well, yeah, see, Thoughtseize wasn't a bad choice. Pox wasn't a bad choice. They're really getting the same amount of numbers here. Toxic Deluge is interesting. That's an addition, I guess. Yeah, that card's gonna go away anyway. So let's just play this out. They'll kill it, right? Like I'm gonna bring it down to 4. They'll probably curse scroll it twice, I assume here. Like the curse scroll on here, the curse scroll on upkeep, and just swing with Nether. I assume. Might as well get the 4, right? See what we can get out of this. Let's see. Last 4 cards milled. Got the chains out, which is nice. They don't top deck the chains, and our brainstorms are still active, or our thing. But at least we have the 20 in our graveyard, so it's not like our own visions are turned off here. So that is pretty sweet. So now it sucks that this isn't a Ruin Crab, because again the curse scrolls get it, but it should be a pretty sweet way to at least try and close out the last 13 cards. Like, let me tell you, this is top deck central right here. If we can get a Fractured Sanity and actually top deck like gods here, we've gotten really lucky. So if we don't get the win here, again, knock on wood, hopefully we do. If we don't get the win here, I'm relatively happy with how lucky we've gotten this game. I feel like I think I played it pretty. I was pretty proud of my day's play, saving my Underground Sea. I was actually pretty proud of my day's play. I hope, you know what, whoever is watching this far into the video and you saw the day's play, like me saving my Underground Sea, please comment #days play in the comment section down below. I want to see who's in it this far. That would be fun. I want to see who's in it this far. Okay. What? Why did you do that? Oh, reveal a card at random. Oh, okay. So you have to confirm. Yeah. Okay, I got you. All right, reveal a card at random. So you wanna make sure you're kind of hell bent in a fashion going into this. So yeah, sure, makes sense. Let's do it, opponent. Don't you slow play me right now. Come on. Let's play some games. Let's play some games of Magic here. Our opponent's like really slow playing this right now. Play it. You know what to do. You need to just... Oh, don't swing into that with Nether Spirit. What? I don't know what's better. Honestly, I don't know what's better. But maybe they would rather hold up the curse scroll for, yeah, if I play like a crab or something. That's actually probably pretty fair. Yes, they still have the Sinkhole. In this case, I mean, I gotta mill them out, right? Like I gotta cast these mill spells. I gotta provide targets. You know, as long as that's hitting here, it's not hitting me. You know what I mean? So that's fine. That's fine. It's not hitting me. And that is definitely what I prefer. So here, you know, if our opponent I think has a vested interest in actually trying to sinkhole one of my lands here. Just because I have 5 mana, meaning I can hard cast Archive Trap. So definitely a vested interest in doing something like that right now. Yeah, there you go. 100p. Okay, so we're very close to a win here. Again, it's just going to be top deck central. I actually should have just played out the crab. I shouldn't have tried to save it for mill, because I think, like, I don't know if I'm really gonna. Yeah, see, now I'm just gonna lose it to the Inquisition, because I don't. Because I'd rather the Curse Scroll just hit that. I shouldn't be waiting on lands here. So if they draw a land here, I take 6. It's unfortunate, because then I can't even fetch. And it's like, oh yeah, the whole point of this is gone. Yeah. Okay, so it looks like they didn't draw land. It's fine. So I'm just taking 4. So I still have a turn. But I can't even fetch, really. Yeah, this is really just... It's Fractured Sanity or bust. That's all this is. It's Sanity or bust. Ugh. That's brutal. That is brutal. Okay. Option, I guess. Oof. That sucks. Kind of awkward. Yeah, I don't think there's a way I actually win this. Just because it's like how Brainstorm's working here, right? Because I gotta put 2 back on top. All right. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I don't think there's a way I actually win this here. I'll look 1 card deeper. Yeah, no, it's fine. All right. Okay. Close game. Close game. Looks like especially our opponent there just had some ringers there. I think, like, definitely that I mean, we didn't draw into it, but they shut us out of that. So let's see what we can do. Catch y'all for game 2. All right, everyone, back for game 2 here. Let's do this. 0-1 going into this. Let's see what we can do. Again, no counter spells, but very big opportunity to just, like, do some crazy stuff. So let's do it. Let's do it. Why not? Why not? Very big opportunity to just do some crazy stuff here. Just because, you know, the double trap into the visions, you know, a format that, you know, really does like to search the library. Let's start off with the Misty, right? You know, this is definitely a very more well-defined format. So, you know, the fetches do matter. Okay, so we don't need a fetch here. That Scalding Tarn is pretty lit here. Let us Underground Sea. All right, let's see what they do here. Because they could Force of Will. They could Force of Will here. All right, cool. Let's see what they do here. Opponent's like, what? Like, all right, DRC. All right, we got stuff and things. Okay, looks like, is it Delver? Sounds good. Let's draw some cards. Probably like, no. Oh, opponent. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, so we don't want to discard. All of the lands. All of the crabs. I like it. So they're definitely gonna play out a thing here. The Murktide. It's fine. 8/8 Murktide. I got you. That's fine. That's cool. I mean, they're swinging at me for 8, but I'm milling them for 12. Right, it's got to be worth something. All right. Yeah, Yeah, we play these out and fetch away. That's what we're here to do. We're here to play some Magic. See what we got. Makes sense. Yeah, we'll daze this bad boy. All right, fine. We playing Magic. I like it. All right. Yeah, I can't pay for that. That's fine. You got it. You got 2 cards in hand. Let's play it. Let's play Magic. All right. So they're scared here. They got their land in hand. They're scared. They're running out of things to do. So next turn, obviously they just used up their kind of primary counterspell package here. What do they even pitch? They pitched it's 5, right? So the pitched expressive iteration. Okay. 3 mystery cards. What do you got? Yep, Unholy Heat. That is unfortunate. That crowd was definitely a primary part of how we were gonna win here, because we theoretically had lethal here. They're gonna shuffle. Shuffling's what we want. Ugh, it's kind of scary. So might just have like an answer here. But I think it's in our interest just to run it out, right? Yeah, the one damage isn't going to mean anything. Like they have lethal with what they're trying to do here. I could try and draw out. Look for something else. No, it's probably not where we want to be. I think we want to cast this. See where it takes us. We just want to cast this, and then our top decks are pretty solid from there. So we got 2 and 2. Choose not to shuffle. So yeah, Bolt, Murktide Swing. Sure. Yeah, Bolt, Murktide Swing. Wow. What? We actually got there. Jeez. Okay, yeah, so Force of Will is not for this matchup. Don't want to be playing that against the Blues, but we 100% want to be playing stuff like Hydroblast, Plague Engineer for the turn 1 play. Flusterstorm seems like it slaps hard, like super hard. I don't think we're gonna get into days. Okay, so Brain Freeze is ideally what we want here, but to be fair, I actually want to try extirpating everything out. I actually do want to kind of try that. So Ashiok is there. We still have the Fractured Sand. We still have traps. But with all this removal, we have the Murktide Hate again, and all this. Hydroblast and the Fatal Push for the turn 1 plays. Hydroblast even for Bolt and Iteration. Hell, even against the Unholy Heat, right? Like, we're essentially playing a modern deck with like a legacy counter package. Let's run it. Let's see it, right? Like, to my knowledge, the idea is that like cards like Force of Will aren't really great in the blue mirror unless you have ways to keep up the card advantage, right? Like, that's really famously what I've been told. So they go turn 1 play here, yeah. So if they go turn 1 play here, we'll go turn 1 push with Daze backup. And that's what we got. Pretty powerful. Are we both gonna daze each other? That'd be hilarious. So be it. Love it. That's the type of Magic I want to play. Let's go. Get out of here. These are the exchange of resources I want. Not really, actually. They have 4 cards in hand. I have a land on the battlefield. Not really the exact exchange of resources that I'm looking for. tell you that much. So, I mean, yeah, why not, right? Play it out, right? Like, not technically losing anything here. If they have an unholy heat for it, so be it, whatever. So, I mean, yeah, because in that case, they could... Ooh, don't do that. Please don't do that. Ooh, my threats. Oh, baby, my threats. Should have thought about that. I remember that this deck is 2 colors, so that's another thing to consider, actually. Like, if we drop the Fractured Sanities and we're not as mana intensive, could I just play 4 Wasteland and just be that type of deck? Like, I'd be that type of tempo deck. I don't know. I don't know if that's the type of angle I want to play. I don't know. I don't know. Yep. It's definitely land heavy right now. So they could play Murktide here, which would be unfortunate. Dashed in. Sure. So we're definitely gonna block there. Yeah. Not even minuscule levels of value. We cannot allow that, right? That is not allowed. Let's see what they got. This would be a slam dunk if it lands. Honestly, that would be a slam dunk if it lands. Okay, go to combat. What do you got? You got Fluster. You got Force. You damn. You. Okay. Fine. You get your card. You get your card. What do you exile with it? Nice. Garbage. 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 Yeah. Yeah. Nice. I'll Ashiok here. 100% I will. You can play off me. Am I still on like full priority? Can you not do that? 110% play the Ashiok here, and then you can start getting value off me. So that's shutting off Murktide. And so hopefully from here we can dodge any type of value. We just have to get lucky with Ragavan. That's all this is, right? Like we 110% just have to get lucky with Ragavan. Okay. Because there's a lot of ringers that they can take off of us. So interested to see if they yeah, they probably will still attack us. They're not necessarily concerned about this, right? So yeah, it's really just what can they steal. Ooh. Oh jeez. Oh, that's not a card they want to cast. Interesting. Sure. Extirpate would have been a good cast though, honestly. Extirpate would have been a pretty solid cast. I would have cast Extirpate. I would have cast Extirpate. Okay. Look who has become the mill deck. Deck thin a little bit. Tell you what, there's a world where I mill myself. Because now that they have a Ruin Crab, there is a world here where I mill myself. But they'll get me there eventually. They'll get me there eventually. Let's like bait. Might as well just bait the monkey into swinging into this, right? It's close. Dashed Ragavans is definitely. Okay, got a bunch of their ponders out. I mean, that's good, right? Like, getting a lot of their velocity out is generally what we want here. It's fine. Like, Wastelands or whatever. Honestly, Wastelands or whatever at this point. Like, I have the mana I need, and they have the mana that they need. So it's not terribly a problem. I still don't think they swing into Ashiok. I don't think they're terribly concerned, but alright, fine. So be it. Sure. sure. Gotta love these top decks. Gotta love these top decks. By the way, folks, we're playing 19 lands. 19 lands. We like this is like in when we play modern, we're drawing like, and we have like a 21 land, 22 land deck. Brutal. Brutal. All right. Put Pyroblast in exile. Yeah, you can play exiled card. I mean that's pretty logical in that sense, right? Like it's just stopping a counterspell that we might have. It's actually pretty smart. I rate it for sure. So I definitely do not want to cast the visions right now, because they will just pyro it. It's fine. Let them get their value. Sure, that's good. We're just, you know, cards that they're not really getting a lot of value of. That's what we want. So expressive is this turn. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Let's see if we can bait a counterspell with this. Perfect. I want to draw all three of these. Like, I want to draw all these. Like... What are the chances they have a Murktide in hand? I mean, if they do, it's like Murktide plus Mystery plus Ragavan, and I have Snuff Out Push. So then it's like, what are the chances they have like a way to interact? So yeah, all right. I want to be able to hold up like both though, right? Like in case they have an answer. So I'll kill this. Answer it. They literally have nothing. That'd actually be hilarious. Oh my god, if they have the Murktide, you're not gonna snuff it out. Oh my god, yes. Yeah, I think I generally do want to play. It's fine. I'll take 4. I think I generally do want to play this here. I have 2 bolts in the yard. Like, yeah, it's fine. 4 life is a lot, though. That is a lot. Oh god, yeah, that's definitely a lot. Yeah, now I'm. This final sequence definitely put me behind in some way, shape, or form. I definitely don't feel like I played this well. Maybe I should have just played the Ashiok, and that way the Murktide. I mean, I don't know, right? Like, yeah, maybe I should have just played the Ashiok, shut out their graveyard. They're not playing Murktide, and then like hard cast onto these, because now I'm taking some damage here, right? I'm taking some damage here, so I gotta block Ragavan, 100%. Right, that is, I mean, not even the fact that it has more damage, we can't give them that value. See what you got. See what you got. Sure. Can't search. Can't search. Now we're in bolt range. Oh, now we're just dead, actually. Ugh, I played this so badly. I actually played this so badly. Oh, I was so close. All right, okay. Well, I think game 3 here. Yeah. Oof, played this so badly, honestly. Honestly, though, I think we're like generally like yeah, I think this is fine. Yeah, definitely, like, I'm thinking about a lot of ways that this deck can change. Definitely a Cephalid Coliseum, definitely an Aboro. Missing a lot of the basics here. Can't believe that I am. Yeah, why not? Yeah, it's got turn 1 removal. That's what that it's got 2 pieces of turn 1 removal. So if they force a will it, I have an answer. If they daze it, like if they counter it in any way, shape, or form, I have the second piece, right? So sure. Sure. Oh, not shot, sorry. Not to shuffle. Okay. Choosing not to shuffle. Never a good sign. Never a good sign, let me tell you. Never a good sign. Tell you what, let's cycle the Fractured Sanity, see what we get out of it. Well, of course, we're feeding Murktide, but that's fine. We have Snuff Out. Yeah, it's like, all right, okay. I don't know what they're exactly trying to do, but it's like, all right, those are cards I don't know. It just feels like cards I don't want them to have, right? Like, we got rid of the Ponder and the Lightning Bolt. Should be good enough here. Murktide? It's fine, we'll snuff it out. So I'll go for a Trap. I'd rather the Snuff Out Resolve, considering all things considered. I don't have a Swamp. I'm actually a massive friggin' idiot. Yeah, I played this terribly. I'm trying to play around. Yeah, I played this terribly. Oh, jeez. Okay, there you go. Okay. All right, it's fine. We're fine. We're fine. Let's brainstorm first. Brutal. Yeah, we shuffled, so let's see if we can find anything. We'll take out the channeler. Just in terms of copies of threats. Brutal. Gonna play another one? Yeah, we lost this one. We lost this one. 100%. Maybe I should have dug deeper with the thing first just to find. Yeah, like Extirpate was a way out. I could have just extirpated Force and then we would have been fine, right? Because we have the mana to pay for Snuff Out. Or sorry, Daze. Oof. Yeah, I think we just... Because they're going to play Murktide again. I think we just concede. I don't know how we win this. Yeah, no, it's fine. Okay, play that one terribly. Play that one terribly. Again, definitely learning there. But hey, catch y'all for game 3. Alright, everyone. Ugh. What am I? Alright, everyone. We're here for game 3. Let's see if we can play it a little bit better. Alright, strong hand. Strong hand. A little bit of Daze, Island, Archive Trap, Visions, Double Cry. Good. Just good hands. Good hands. Good hands. Good hands. Let's do Ruin Crab. Let's do a Ruin Crab. Sure. I feel like, yeah, definitely like that last matchup from last game. It's a matchup that's it feels winnable. There's a world where it's winnable. There's 110% a world where that matchup is winnable. I think Dimir Mill can get there. It definitely is tough. It's not favored, I don't think, but I think it's doable. Oh, Lurin, perfect. Okay. Oh, wait. Whoa. What? Whoa. Sorry, folks. Omniscience means Emrakul. Oh, jeez. Well, all right. I mean, Ashiok and Extirpate for the win. Let's see what we can do here. I feel like this is just alluring. But what is the Omniscience for? Like, genuinely, what is the Omniscience for? I'll let them, like, use up mana on their turn. Because then they're not casting alluring. That's my take. That's my take on the situation. What is Omniscience for? I'm genuinely so curious as to what Omniscience is for here. It's already all their Force of Wills are gone. It's a Pact gone as well. Like, okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, 3 of their Allurins are in here. 2 of the Asherax. It's a kind of 1-card combo with the Allurin that just came out. Cool. So I think we just, like... I honestly feel like we just... I don't know. Okay. So... What is Omni Lurin? What is this deck? Like, Omniscience just tells me, like, something big and stupid. That's what that tells me. I don't know. I honestly do not know. Might as well go for it, right? If they have the Emrakul, they have the Emrakul. Like, all right. Okay, so all their Allurins are gone. All 4 of the Allurins are gone. What is this? How does this deck win? So the Allurin is just like a side piece now, right? Like, it's officially just a side piece. I don't understand. There it is. Got you. There it is. Okay. Okay. So that is definitely priority number 1. There it is. Okay, so they do have an Emrakul. So you're not reacting to that. They say Nathan in chat. Kind of interested in the Extirpate tech? Let's go. Okay. Veil of Summer, Brainstorm, Show and Tell, Intuition. Got you. Okay. Yeah, so it's Alluring as backup. So the Omniscience is fine. So they can show, I mean, not fine. They can show and tell an Omniscience in play right now. Okay, so the Emrakul is fine. Okay, I'm still going to draw 3. You shuffle your thingamabobs back. I have a literal battlefield full of these crabs. I would be very surprised if you actually found a way to win from here. And they very well can. They very, very well can. Right? Like all it takes here is for them to play Omniscience. All it takes for is them to show and tell an Omniscience with force backup right now. And then it's like, ugh, like, then things become scary. Because then they start assembling the Alluring Asteroid combo. Yo, fam. Sorry, I gotta daze this. I gotta daze this. Like that ain't it. Like I gotta hit this. Sorry, Sperm Riot. I gotta hit this. This is not logical for me to allow to resolve. It's not. This ain't it, as the kids say. This ain't it. This ain't it. I'm enjoying myself, by the way. This is fun for me. Yeah, okay, I got nothing. Sure, I got nothing. All right, it's the Omniscience enters. That's fine. You got your Omniscience. I mean, yeah. So if I was to put anything onto the battlefield, it would realistically be an island here, or it would realistically be the Flooded Strand here, so that I can just like get these triggers off. That's the key here. And then in response to you doing something, I will just fetch and then just try my best. That is literally all I can do here. Yeah, mill them for 9, mill them for another 9. That is literally the best I can do here. So search your library. Yeah, so I might as well decrease your options. I may as well just decrease your options. Okay. All right, 3 cards to put 1 into your hand. I mean, to be fair, like, I mean, it feels like they might just have it here, but, like, I gotta see them play it through, right? All that interaction. Alright, I'll give you the Cunning Wish. They already have a Cunning Wish in hand, right? So it's just like, alright, whatever. You have a 2-card combo, sure. Sure. I figured, right? Like, I figured they would have that. Sure. I always wanted to see what this looks like on MTGO. Looks kind of janky, but oh well. Oh, and it just returns to their hand, right? Like, they can just keep doing this. Oh no, they can't just keep doing this. Because it's not at, like, instant speed. Can they just keep doing this? Is this, like, actually just Alluring? So they had Flash. Like, the Flash has to matter here, though, right? Like, because this doesn't... Yeah, like... Does the Flash matters here? Because you can't... Yeah, because you can't respond to the trigger of the thing completely. Yeah, so the Flash matters here. Yeah, alright, so play it out. The Flash matters here. I'm pretty sure it does. Like, I understand the combo at like a very basic level, but without going too far into it, like. Yeah, it's a lost mine of Fandelver. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure they just like go through every tomb, right, until they finish through the Tomb of Annihilation. Oh, they could just. Oh, okay. I see what they're doing here. Okay. Oh, is there actually? Wait. I'm so confused. The Fandelver allows you to do this, so it creates 1/1s. Loses 1 life. Oh, okay. I'm being an idiot. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. All right. I see what's going on. You're just gonna. Okay. Yeah. There's no point actually. Yeah. Okay. I see what's going on here. Okay. Snuff out. It's not great. Fatal push is alright. Fatal push is alright. Generally though, extirpate, surgical, and late line of the void. So outplay. Take these out. Fluster storms. Run it. Run it. Miss Evening can run it. Gonna need I can run it. No, it's gonna get DMCA'd, isn't it? Okay. Oh, well, I am making no money right now. Off YouTube. Oh, God. YouTube's solution to the DMCA is they just like give away the money. It's whatevs. It's whatevs. I'm in this. Let's play this game. I'm in this. Yes. We can deal with the Emrakul. Is your man on the floor? Alright, we do this. Okay. Alright, opponent. You mulled a 5. Let's see what you got. I got Daze. That's what I got for you. I got Leyline of the Void for the Emrakul. So it seems like, yeah, again, in that game 1 scenario, if they didn't have the Emrakul, we were running away with the game, right? Like, we were just, they were so far deep, so it's just like, the Leyline of the Void's out, and I do not need to worry about Emrakul. I'm in a pretty powerful spot. The artwork today is kind of funky. I like it. Not actually what I want to do here. Ashiok's pretty powerful, so we can knock these out. Ashiok's actually hella powerful here. Toolern's gone. Again, just because like the wishes, right? Or like the wish goes into their sideboard, but the other card you look in your library for 3 cards. That card's got to be pretty good. So another thing is like I do have to be mindful that they probably do have a force in hand, right? Like they kept a 5, they brainstormed, so like there has to be like a Daze Veil force somewhere in there, right? Like there's some level of interaction in there. Sad life. I think I just gotta run this out. Yikes. Like literally yikes. Literally, yikes. All right, 3 Allurans. 3 Allurans. Okay, so we can hard cast Daze, and then we can thing a Daze, and we're just locking ourselves a little bit. I mean, to be fair, I could Ashiok Mill myself. That gets rid of one of them. Didn't need to find a land there. So we're gonna have double Daze. We're gonna have the double Daze. Cast this. They'll have backup here with Force. Yeah. Cast one. I guess it doesn't really matter. Can't do what you want to do, opponent. Not you. Not you. Not today. Okay, so we're going to actually mill ourselves. Just get rid of the ley line on top. Carpet flowers. Yeah, we're gonna mill ourselves. Okay, just get rid of the ley line on top. Okay, and I believe, again, then mulling to 5. Going through that whole sequence of losing those cards, like, really feels like we're kind of ahead here. So they 3/3. They force pitch storm or something. I don't know, whatever. Ponder in hand. Ponder in hand. Not a great card, but whatever. It's something. Cool. Bro, I might even just surgical myself. Yo, if I'm gonna be 100 with everyone, I'm gonna just surgical myself at this point. Like, oh my god, I'm gonna just surgical myself. Yeah, you can't search your library opponent. Sorry, can't do that. I'm gonna just surgical myself. Yeah, so I'm gonna just hit that because I do not need that anymore. I just do not want to draw this anymore. Right? So I'll keep the card in hand. You don't need to give them that information, but that's fine. Get some type of value out of the surgical. Brainstorm. Now I'm upset. Now I'm sad. That's not how I played this. Because I'm gonna have to draw it. Oh, Shaft. Oh, Shaft. What are you doing? That's fine. I'll draw the Archive Trap and take it from there. So they have to have like Omniscience thing in their hand, right? Like they actually, to be fair, they might even just have the Emrakul in their hand. See what we can brainstorm here. I like it. I like it. I like it. So we see what we're generally getting here. So the Allurans are gone. Yeah, so that's not a combo that they're going off with. It's really just Omniscience I gotta worry about. Omniscience Emrakul. That's probably what's going on, to be fair. That's probably what they're generally trying to do here. There's the Emrakul. Okay, so that's officially like, yeah, it's Omniscience Astrak, but is there one more Astrak in their deck? So Sorry, I still have the Ash that I have to activate. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, the win cons are gone. The win cons are gone. Pretty happy with how this works here. Back to basics just doesn't make any sense. I don't know. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I think like it's got some good hands. Lay on the Void's really good there. I think that's generally what we want to go for. Lay on the Void made a lot of that pretty safe. So. It's good to be playing some Magic off stream. I wish it was some Modern, but you know, like I wish I could play Legacy and Paper, but it is what it is here. Honestly, I'd be the type of person to actually just run Shocks, like straight up Shocks and Legacy. But like, I want to play blue decks, and Force of Will is quite the expense when you got a wedding to save for. It's quite the expense. Yeah, I mean, Daze is awkward, but we got Force of Will, so why the hell not, right? Like, I mean, this deck, I don't see this deck doing anything like crazy on turn one, right? So it's fine. So we don't have any interaction for the graveyard in general. So we don't have our ley lines, but I mean, you can't really complain about a hand like this, right? Like in general, yeah, that's gonna be rough. So I believe it's tapped, right? Just islands in general. Jesus, okay. All right. You know what? It's got to happen. It's got to happen. Like, it's gotta happen. It's gotta happen. We'll play into the Carpet of Flowers. Something to be said about advancing your plan. Something to be said. You got 3 mana. You got 3 mana. So 1 from here. They probably have a land in hand. Yeah, you got 3 mana. Wait, what? You haven't added mana with this build yet. Oh, you can choose not to. What? Da 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 na 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 na. All right. Look, we got the whole works here. We got hard cast days. We got pitch days. We got force. Like, I am ready for almost anything and everything you're about to do, opponent. I am generally ready. Wish I had an extirpate for this, because whoo, I would take that out in a heartbeat. I would take that out in a heartbeat. So yeah, we'll just brainstorm at end step here. I only got $20 in my pocket. I'm running. I mean, I could dig deeper. See what we can get out of it. Might as well, right? Probably have like Veil in hand, right? Like that's what this is. So cast. Sure. Yeah, like I'm good. So now that might, you know what, to be fair, that might just have been like, honestly, like a 5-head play. Like they could literally just be trying to get me to use up counter magic for kind of X reason there. We're not gonna kind of fetch that for the alert, for the carpet value. That could be a thing. But in this case, if they go to cast something else, I'm gonna brainstorm. If they try and react in response to that, like worst case scenario, I force pitch Ashiok, right? Like that is my worst case scenario right now, which is not bad. That is not bad. I'll take it. As long as they don't combo off, like I'm doing something, right? Like I'm doing something. Isn't this side green? Any one color, Jesus. Okay. Oh, just ringers into ringers. Ringers into choose it to shuffle. Okay, so they're looking for stuff. So okay, so maybe they are just trying to quote unquote go for it, and they do have it in their hand. Let's see here. What do they show the game log? All right, show and tell. So in response, found the card you needed. Choose not to shuffle. Sure. So Leyline of the Void and the Island. So I'll Flusterstorm here. Don't want to get got by back to basics too bad. So I'll Fluster. So what's nice here is the force doesn't actually like technically work here, right? The force of will doesn't technically work here. It's just, you know, it's getting countered regardless. It's fine. So what's nice here is I'm just gonna play Ashiok and just like bang. You know, that's the plan here. Perfect. And I'll force pitch Crab. I'll force pitch Crab if anything. But what do you got, opponent? I'll force pitch Crab all day. Love to see it. Love to see it. Okay, now, yeah, Prismatic, Show and Tell, Misty, Brainstorm. Yeah, now we're in a great spot. Now we're in a great spot. We got Brainstorm still as a backup, and we can still go force pitch Crab, and we're not terribly concerned. Love it. Love it. Love it. Carpet, you got 3 mana. What I like about this is there is a world where they hard cast Emrakul with Carpet out. I hate that so much. There's a world where that's a thing. I guess I have to watch out for that. All right, choose not to use. Let's go. Like to see. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't need to do anything they don't need to, right? So they can't search their library right now with Ashiok out. So I'm comfortable with just playing Crab, right? Because I can force pitch Trap, right? Like, it's not like I'm gonna get that off with Ashiok out. What do I mill over? What if I mill over? Force Will, Archer's Close. It's good. It's good. Good stuff. Good stuff getting milled. I believe there's only 2 of these. They could play 3. I don't think I ever really solidified that because I wasn't paying attention to the library every time. Like when I extirpated that game 1. But Echoing Truth. Nice. Hit him with the classics. I think after I start recording this, I'll probably put it up to like render or something, and then probably head out for a bike ride or something, just for lunch, and then come back, get some stoof done. Oh, black. Oh, really? You just gonna like cast this twice? Okay. So you just like cast it again? Sure. Yeah. So they do have 3. This is probably a thing last turn. I wasn't, like last game, I wasn't really paying attention. It's probably a thing. What do you want to do here? First level, you gain 1 life. All right. All right. Just trying to get to the draw 3, I guess. Like, I don't know. All right. A lot more value in this. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, a lot more value in this one. A little bit grindier, but yeah. Let's brainstorm. Oh, I put that the wrong way, didn't I? Yeah, I put that the wrong way. I should have clicked surgical thing first. Yeah, hold on. Force pitch trap. On it. At some point I can get to hard casting this thing. Yeah, I played this wrong. Hold on. Wilt. Yes. Yes! They hated Leyline so much that I didn't run that. This is gonna kind of suck though. I can't. I'm kind of, yeah, like I'm defense is down, but I mean, whatever. You got to get there at some point, right? Defense is down. I can't do much. If they show and tell an Emrakul in, like I'm kind of pooped. Kind of pooped. They very well could. They very well could. They could just draw the Emrakul and just like, boop. And you just have to believe that I run out at some point, right? Like this Force of Will is a unfortunate piece right now because even I can't even hard cast it next turn. So my plan really is just like, again, I mean, I realistically should have shuffled away the surgical. Like I did not play that right at all. Just wasn't paying attention really. But it's not the worst because what we can do is we can respond to each individual mill trigger. We could go mill 3, see if we want to surgical anything. Mill 3, see if we want to surgical anything, and then kind of just take it from there, right? What do they got? We could have a lure in here. Sure. What do you got from outside the game? They have to reveal it though, right? Because they have to show that it's an instant. Okay. That's not fun. Don't do that. They can cast that right now. Oh. Okay. Oh, but they can't search their library though. Oh, okay. Okay, right. The answer. Oh, I was just gonna say the Ashiok. The Ashiok. Okay. Yeah, just oh god. Yeah. We're fine there. All right. Okay, so we're gonna remove that. Right, and then spawn to each individual trigger here. So first mill 3. Right. Second mill 3. Like, this is where like comes the real numbers, right? Still have allurings in there. Well, they have allure on the battlefield. It doesn't actually matter anymore. Show and tell's probably my target because that's their last way. No, show. There's, yeah, okay, so they can't. Omniscience. Yeah, so we'll mill them again. I mean, we could just do this. Just get those out right now. See what we get here. Nothing crazy. Okay. Mill them. Why not? See what we get. It's a game of numbers, right? So respond to each individual mill. Yeah, omniscience is like my only target. How else are they really? I don't know. We know the one card they had. Yeah. All right. There you go. All right. Okay. All right. We did the thing. We did the thing that does the thing. We won. There you go. 1 and 3. Let's see if the 1-4 gang lives true, or we get some W's. Catch you for game number 4. All right, everyone. Game 4. We lost the die roll. But this could be so stupid good. Oh my god, we gotta keep. Come on. I'm in this for the memes. Come on. This could be so stupid good. I love it. If this was a Visions of Beyond, I would scream. Oh man, this is good. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. Yeah, that's fine. Let's see what you're playing. Oh yeah, all right. Some type of like elementals brew. Oh yeah, it's just like straight up elementals. All right, cool. Living End. Oh, okay. That's fun. Not. That's not fun. Okay. That is not fun. I'm not having a lot of fun right now, opponent. So all your cards are absolutely just disappeared. All right, so let's kill this, right? Like, you bolt the bird, you kill the bird, right? Like, you do that at a base level. Now, I have... oh, not living, it's living death, but, you know, yeah. So this is just like, yeah, it's just like value elementals, like some graveyard shenanigans. Playing Aether Vial, Risen Reef, blah, blah, blah. This is close. I could get there. It's close. Yeah, sure. It's interesting that they would do this first. Thunderkin, sure. Makes sense. Makes perfect sense. That is unfortunate. We have to cast this Brain Freeze to advance our board. Yeah, so it's gonna be freeze on top, and then if they fetch here, which they won't, it'll be Archive Trap. Well, they could. I shouldn't say they won't. They could. Then it's just over. Then it's just, oh my god, opponent, don't. Opponent, don't. Opponent, don't. No. Oh, no. Oh, opponent, don't. This ain't it. Can you win? Can you win? Can you win? Yeah, what's up? Okay. I don't know how our opponent wins. Is there something that's going to enter the battlefield and cast Living Death? That's really what I'm concerned with. Is there something that's going to enter the battlefield and cast Living Death and bring everything back? I don't think so. I honestly don't think so. days. Opponent, no! What are you gonna do? Opponent, no! Why did you name days? You lost. I actually managed to cast all 4 Archive Traps in this game. That is amazing. Oh, Jesus. I just got pooped on. Ooh, the 1 of endurance. The 1 of endurance in their hand. Ooh, I got outplayed. I got outplayed. Ooh. Oh, the 1 of endurance in their hand. Oh, the 1 of endurance in their hand. That hurts so much. That's on me. That's on me. That hurts. That really, that's a thing. Oh, I did not think that after milling that many that they would have the 1 of. Oh, that is pain. That is true pain. That is true pain. So it looks like I'm gonna have to brain freeze myself, because I ain't getting them there. I'll move for 6. You have to target. Oh. What? Opponent. Oh, jeez. All right, I'll take it. Look, I ain't complaining. I ain't complaining. That's I am not complaining. All right, so if they cast a spell, I can mill myself, and then I'm drawing with visions. We got to find a long-winded way to win this game. We have lost all of our traps. Our only out is like crab now, and the fractured sanities, which is sad. I hate that so much. This is gonna be a brutal game. They're literally just gonna be drawing gas the whole time. They're just gonna be drawing gas the whole time. To be fair, I can just mill myself for 3 and then brain freeze, puts a card in my yard. Probably the default plan here. Like, brain freeze itself is a card in my yard. I'm at exactly 20. Oh, wow, that took the wind out of my sails, let me tell you. That was pain. That was pain. I mean, I guess that's fair. If there was one card that was going to beat me, it was going to be that. Yeah, I think that was ultimately, like, that's what killed me there. Like, I like, because what was the worst thing they do? Skelemental? Well, I mean, to be fair, I probably lost anyway. Each player exiles all creature cards from their graveyard and then sacrifices, puts onto the... Okay. Doesn't this just kill this? Yeah, doesn't that just... What? Okay. Doesn't that just kill that? Why are you casting that again? It's not a May. Not by what they demonstrated. Is it a May? What? Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, so it is. Yeah, there you go. All right. Yeah. All right. Brainwaves myself. Just so I can draw. Snuff out is sweet. Snuff out is sweet. Draw 3 cards. like it. I like it. Play that. Mill you. Alright, play this. Cast for 4 life. We up. Let's go. Alright, taking control of this game. Let's go. Hopefully they don't top deck like gods here. Doesn't only snuff out. Getting back. Where's the paradise? Yeah. Just hold that up. Thunderkin is scary. That is, I have 1 fatal push left. I've 1. I shouldn't be passing through. Sorry. God, I should not be passing through. No. Definitely not. Oh, that was dumb. They just get it back. I don't know. This game is just done in all way, shape, and form. Oh my god, that was absolute pain. That was absolute pain and suffering. I'll tell you that much. So this is not a leyline matchup. Well, it could be actually. They have Thunderkin Awakeners, so that's pretty fair. This doesn't feel like a Brain Freeze matchup or an Ashiok matchup, to be fair. Well, could be. Think about it. Yeah, Hydroblast is definitely a thing here. We're on the play. Put shape 2 of these. Surgical Extirpate feels like what I want. Honestly, Surgical Extirpate feels like what I want here. Yeah, Surgical Extirpate feels like what I want here. Just nabbing every single piece, right? And then Leyline of the Void. Thunderkin Awakener deck. I don't know. This is oof. Oh wow. That first game was quite something. Oh, and we're gonna get Mulligan into Oblivion. Mull to 5. Mulligan. Alright. We got a hand. I'll take it. They kept 7. I'm not too enthusiastic about this right now. Not terribly enthusiastic about this. Alright. Alright. Brutal. Alright. Pass through. Sure. Okay. Good start. Definitely happy I boarded out my Force of Wills considering a draw like this. Definitely happy I boarded out my Force of Wills considering that draw. Play him out. Alright, play them all out. Run it out. Carpet of Flowers is such a sweet card, but not really a card that we can generally take advantage of, like, to its fullest extent. Kind of just awkward in that sense. All their spells are red, so Hydroblast does have its value here. Honestly, might just end up being the 1-4 gang because that unfortunate game 1. A little bit of bad luck hit us here, and definitely, kind of pulling the 5 and all that, but oh well. So it's how the cookie crumbles. Cool. Definitely, like, in general, just some odd matchups, and I mean, there definitely are, you know, the minor main board changes, but again, the sideboard definitely could change in a lot of ways. Just don't know what's best here. Maybe the Ashiok is honestly too weak. It felt good in that last game. Felt like it was doing what I needed it to do. Right? Cool. I'll read it. Alright, well, I won't shuffle if I don't have to, right? Because I put the Fatal Push on top, I believe, so that is exactly what I want. Cabal Therapy. Oh, wow. The value in Cabal Therapy in a deck like this. Just so, like, ICMC plays here. 3 is a big one. You know, they get the Risen Reefs, they get the 6/1 Elemental with haste. It's a big one. 4 is another big one too. Just because of Omnath. Fury's good at 5. Let's see. What do you got? Why not? We're here to cast it. Fudge. All right. Fine. Unfortunate. Yeah, so we definitely cannot. Ooh, it's not looking great. Hard draw. Yeah. God, I feel like Field of Ruin would actually be like relatively solid. In Legacy. Not the best, but it's not the worst either. Just punishing these lands. Look at this aggressive land base right here. Oh, just getting dookie. Okay, alright. Fine. We'll take thing. We'll discard the days. It's cool. We'll draw the Fatal Push, and then yeah, we'll Fatal Push the Thunderkin Awakener, and then take it from there, really. There's a world where we win here. There is a world. Sure. Kill that. Alright. Make it happen. Alright. Top deck central. Let's go. It feels like we're constantly on top deck central. It feels like that's just like the way this deck is. You don't really like hold up a lot of cards. So maybe that's another thing to consider going into kind of version 2 of a deck list for this. Definitely something to consider. Sadness. Pure sadness. Just pure sag. Just pure sag. Yeah. I mean, well, sorry, these have haste, right? Yeah, we're still in main. Okay, yeah, these have haste. I'm not doing anything. Okay. All right. Yeah. I'm noticing the skelementals on the side there. Okay. All right. Maybe we get the 2-3. Let's see. Or the 1-4 gang lives on. Let's get it. Let's get game 5. All right, everyone. Game 5 Let's do this. I have 70 play points, so if I get the 2-3 here, I do make back, in spirit, the money for the league. So, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. This is a great modern hand, not a legacy hand, so we're gonna mulligan. All right. Fine. Oof. Just get these hands that, like, don't do much. Maybe Ashiok isn't good. I don't know. It just feels like the graveyard hate in the main is fine. Maybe honestly, maybe the extirpate should just stay on the side. Maybe I should do something crazy like mainboard late line and replace the visions with ponders and kind of crazy stuff like that. Like maybe this genuinely, I'm thinking about this right now. Maybe this is a deck where we play mainboard ley line of the void. Maybe. Maybe. Right? Just to like get that like level 0 value. At some matchups it's like hella dead, and some matchups it's actually relatively powerful. I don't know. We'll see. I think mulligan once. It's not dredge with 0 mana in it. No land dredge. It's not that. Oh. Okay. Go for it. Reanimator, huh? Okay. 17 cards. All the unmasked are gone. Okay, yeah. So this is a we're playing Reanimator. Okay, so generally, like when I played against this matchup previously, like last year when I was playing it, this was generally like a favored matchup. To be fair, the list that I was playing had like so much graveyard hate. It was almost impossible to lose this matchup. So I think we've definitely toned it down just a little bit here. So all right. Well, we gotta say no to that. Sorry, opponent. Gotta say no to that. If they go for it again, I'll visions, try and find days. Like, yeah, there's not much I'm doing after that. So it doesn't look like they have it. It's fine. Saving the flooded strands for like a crab or a brainstorm. Definitely like post-board. This is yeah, post-board, this is a matchup that we're pretty ready for. Let's just see if I can steal the game 1. Right? Let's just see if I can steal the game 1. Zoom, and then they have a thing for it. Ugh, unfortunate. How do I like realistically beat this? Is there a card in my deck that technically beats this? No. Because they have this. I mean, whatever. Like, okay, fine. Get your Gristle Brand. Swap these. Still have 18 cards. Yep. Yup. I'm gonna pop some pain. Just pure, unadulterated pain. Okay, all right. Game 2-3. Game 2-3. This is how we win this. We got the ley lines. We literally have all of the graveyard hate in the world that we need. Snuff outs. Well, pushes are bad. Pushes are bad. That's fine. Hydroblast for sure. Fluster. Surgical Extirpate. Ley line of the voids. Just take out the fractions. Just take out Snuff Out. Bring in Murderous. Take out these three and just like call it, right? Like just win this way. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We're losing a lot of our mill package, but I think we can do it. We could ideally just lose the visions actually here. To be fair, we could ideally just lose the visions. They're actually just a cycle. So it's the same kind of value, right? And at least this way we keep our mill package for when we actually just need to win the game. So that this sounds good. This sounds good. Because we are probably going to be hard mulling to some level of early interaction. Oh, my keycap came off. Oh my god, the whole thing snapped off. No. Oh my god, folks, I just broke my keycap. No, that hurts. No. Check it out, folks. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. That hurts. Check it out. A little Game Boy keycap. The back of it just came off. Oh my god, my phone absolutely just pummeled this thing. Alright. I can get creative with that. Where's my caps lock? I hope I still have it here somewhere. Tell you what, I don't have my caps lock. Not here anyway. So I will for now just use this bad boy. Good enough. Not a caps lock, but it's something. Sorry, folks. Give me 1 second. Oh, sorry. It was my tab button. Oh, yeah. It's not my caps lock. Oh, well. Yes, I'd like to play first. Sorry about that. That was, I was upsetting. We can do that. There you go. Yeah. This is the hand. This is the hand. This is the hand. This is the hand. Chance to the Annex. First spell costs 1 more to cast. So be it. No, it's fine. Definitely going to be a tough matchup. We had to maul once. We lost that crabs. A lot of our resources already going. They'll probably Thoughtseize on Maskas here. And then we lose Ashiok. Yeah. A lot of things we're losing here off the get-go. Curious as to how this deck generally is going to beat something like Leyline of Void, just because it's red-black. Curious. We have the crab out, so now even lands are good top decks, so let's keep it going. Maybe I should have just kept that up for the force, but I mean, it's nothing like applying a little bit of forward pressure. Got rid of the Iona, which is something, actually. It's something. Oh, right, they are playing white. They're playing white. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Okay. Okay, I thought it was just like red black. I saw this before. I saw this. I knew there was a white. Ooh, this was very easily forcible. Ooh, definitely misplayed this. Ugh. First Thing a legacy. Okay, yeah, no, I think we're just gonna call it there. This is quite the thing. This is quite the thing. We're just gonna call it there. Simple O2, the 1-4 gang lives on. We're just gonna call it there. Nice and simple. Nice and simple. Nice and simple. Hey everyone, we're back for a quick kind of just wind down, just talking about what we what I'm thinking about this. So definitely a tough world for Mill out there in Legacy. Lots of graveyard interactions that are very hard to get past. It's not like Modern where especially against Murktide, they play the Murktide, you kill the Murktide. No, they do have Force of Will, so tapping out is a very, it's not safe just because they tap out. So definitely something to consider there, and especially if we saw in a matchup like that, if you misplayed even slightly, like you will get punished very hard. So yeah, that was one where I definitely could have saved it. I had the Force, should have kept it up, and I wasn't thinking, right? Like you definitely got to think through your plays, and this is definitely me being unfamiliar with the format. Just some changes I want to make moving through. There's definitely a lot of things I want to test here. Don't know when I'll get back to it, but again, the Oboro in the main board, the Cephalid Coliseum, and really just like working around with the numbers. Like maybe the Extirpate should go on the side. Maybe I should play main board Leyline of the Void. Maybe that's what Mill needs to do, right? Like it's such a unique, unexplored archetype, right? Like maybe we just lose Visions of Beyond. Go with kind of Ponders, some amount of Fractures for that redraw effect, and like maybe something like that. It's an interesting way to go, and at least it's an option, against like a Reanimator, Show and Tell, heck, even Murktide. Like it's an option to try and beat that out. Sorry, in game one. So could be interesting. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know, but yeah, generally my takeaways, like, I had fun doing that. That was good. Felt like some games were close. Definitely feel like I could have played a little bit better to give myself more odds, even if it wasn't about winning. It was just, if I played a little bit tighter, I would have seen more turns. I would have seen more cards, and who knows how that would have gone. But yeah, I think we'll end off the Exploring Mill there. 1-4 gang still lives on. Remember, even the impossible is possible. And as we ponder that thought, I hope you'll join me next time as we take a glimpse into the unthinkable.